Alrighty guys, we're back for some new Magecraft version 1, and I put version 1 there because I think there's a ton of different ways to actually put this deck together, and yeah, this is just the first version of it, so expect more Magecraft builds from me here in the next couple weeks, especially with the brand new Illuminator Virtuoso. This card's crazy. But hey, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm Redcat, and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well. Additionally, guys, we do got that sub goal set all the way up at 1,000. So if you want to help us reach that goal, then please consider subscribing because it is much appreciated, friends. And yeah, to everyone who's been stopping by and dropping likes, dropping comments, and watching the video all the way through, you guys are champions. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, now that the YouTube stuff is out of the way, what do we got in the deck here? We have a couple Clever Lumimancers, a couple Homestead Courage, 4 charge throughs, 3 for the families. I'll go over the new cards in a second. 2 Snakeskin Veils, 1 Vastwood Fortification, which I'm going to drop in the mana base. We got 4 Wild Shapes, 3 Clarion Spirits, 4 Illuminator Virtuosos, 4 Leonin Lightscribes, 1 Shelter, which I'm going to drop in the mana base. We got 2 Show of Confidence, 4 Prizefights, and 2 Mavindas. Guys, I'm going to be real with you. I think this is going to be a hard deck to pilot. I think there's going to be a ton of decisions to make all the time on what you hold back, what you're patient with, what creatures to play versus, like, do I hold that green mana open for a Snakeskin Veil style of gameplay? So yeah, hopefully I don't make too many mistakes today. I think this one's going to be tough. So where are the new cards here? We got for the family, it is a 1 green instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. If you control 4 or more creatures, that creature gets +4/+4 until the end of turn instead. I think this could clean up some games pretty nicely, and the +2/+2 isn't bad in here, especially when everything gets some kind of benefit from playing an instant, so pretty cool, right? We have the other new card, so Illuminator Virtuoso. I'm way too excited to play with this. 2-drop, 1/1, double strike. Okay, that's cool. When Illuminator Virtuoso becomes the target of a spell you control, it connives. Now, this is where it gets interesting, right? Because when you connive, you draw a card, then discard a card, and if you discarded a non-land card, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. So you could start to buff this pretty good off of the connive when you're dropping stuff like your charge through on it. So cards that give it trample, charge through, and wild shape. The wild shape you can give, you can make it a 3/3 elephant with trample, which is kind of insane, right? Because trample double strike, as we know, is a dangerous combination, very, very dangerous. But then when you have like ways to give this hexproof to protect it or hexproof off the wild shape, it's just kind of insane. And maybe you're popping off with your Clarion Spirit and you can just give it +4/+4 and just absolutely destroy the opponent. And so of course, like the Leonin Lightscribes buff all the spirits off the Clarion Spirit, which is pretty good. But just in general, buffing your other creatures like the Virtuoso is just really freaking good, man. Prizefight is the other new card in the deck. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control, and then create a treasure token. And that treasure token is going to be huge in this deck, guys. It's going to be huge. Prizefight is great removal, and I think this card could just rip a deck apart. Like, I imagine going up against mono white and being able to kill them before they actually get like their good removal 3-drops down. But I don't know, maybe that's just a dream. We'll find out. Another thing off the connive with the Illuminator is Mavinda. For 0 mana, you can cast a target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. So you still have to pay the mana cost of that card that you can cast, but still, if that spell doesn't target a creature you control, it costs 8 more to cast this way. So we don't have to worry about that. And then if the spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. So that's something else to consider when you're conniving cards into the grave, like a Snakeskin Veil. You can Mavinda and be able to cast a target instant or sorcery. It says activate only once each turn. So I believe you can activate this on your opponent's turn too. So that could come in handy if you have to give something protection, right? Speaking of, yeah, another reason why we're running like 4 Leonin Lightscribes is because like the opponent could meat hook and then you could surprise play something and then all of your cards just get that +1/+1, and now their meat hook isn't doing it. So they always have to consider that, and they always have to go one above what they would normally meat hook if you have the Lightscribe down, which is pretty cool, right? Okay, guys, yeah. I think that's everything. We're going to go ahead and hop into some ranked. I'm kind of looking at it like, did I go over it well enough? I think so. I guess it's a easy concept to grasp, but I do think it's going to be a rough deck to actually play. So this might be one that you want a lot of practice with too. It's relatively budget friendly too, isn't it? A lot of commons and uncommons, and the only rares being in the mana base and Leonin Lightscribe, I believe. Yeah. Let's go play this deck and see how it goes, guys. I'm a little nervous. I have high hopes for this deck, but we'll see. Here we go, guys. I'm scared. A lot of people playing Magic. We've been able to get into like the matches within the first 5 seconds. Oh, crap. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay. Okay. We'll play this out on white. And we'll save the pathway for next turn. Okay. I like it. We'll be fine. For some reason, my brain was like, oh, I want a 2-drop creature, but with Lumimancer, I think it's completely okay to actually just keep that. Let's play this on green. I like saving the wild shape as protection, but I also like a swing here, and we're going to go for that swing. And then we still have the wild shape open because we played that on green. So what's it going to be, opponent? Oh, okay. Okay, if that's what you want to do, opponent. Oh, Tenacious Underdog. Yeah, that's cool. A Prizefight would be really good here. Didn't draw it this time. I think this is simple, man. We go Homestead Courage. Now hold on just a minute here. We have a huge potential swing off of the Wild Shape Trample into a Show of Confidence, but then we leave ourselves open to removal next turn. What the heck. Everything's fine, guys. Opponent's tapped out. I'm going for the huge chunky swing. Let's go. They could block, take 10. Yeah, okay, all right. I'm sorry, guys. That was really, really greedy, okay? But really fun. Could they just kill it now? Yeah, totally. And do you probably want to play it more safely when you play the deck? Yeah, probably. Being able to give, like, hexproof to the Lumimancer is actually really important. And, oh, nice draw. Wow. Really nice draw. So we're going to keep this one open, and that way we can give it hexproof. Really, really good draw. Wow. Thank you, game. That was sick, bro. That's no joke. Right, meat hook for 2 doesn't do much here. And Show of Confidence. Yep, so we just take the 3. Show of Confidence from the grave could win us the game. The big thing here is, whatever we do, we have to keep that hexproof open. So, another Mavinda. Okay. Regretting playing 2 of them right about now. Okay. Because that could have been a lot of stuff that we could have done. So charge through could draw us something. We just need to make sure we keep the wild shape open. Let's see what we draw off the charge through. I think it's worth drawing here. I really do think that. Oh, nice. Okay. Get a swing for 3. And see, they want us to do like the show of confidence nonsense here. Mavinda's originally a 2-3, so making it a 3-3 elephant doesn't actually win us the game either. So even if we did that, we'd still want the hexproof. Get that swing. We have to protect this creature. And we can't even play the Virtuoso because Meat Hook just gobbles it up. And that's that. See, like, we could have cast this... we could have cast Show of Confidence from the grave, and... like, as soon as we target this, then... oh! Maybe it wasn't other removal. Maybe it was just a Wandering Emperor. I don't know, because the Vigilance could have saved Mavinda. I think it was still wise to keep the hexproof open. What do you guys think? I think so. I think going for the win off the Show of Confidence. We already did one other greedy play this match. We might as well go for the victory. Yeah, they need something to deal with this. Or two things, because they could cast like a Vanishing Verse, and then I give it hexproof, and then on top of my instant they could go for the removal, and then we would need something else too. Yeah, we'll just say no blocks. Taking 5 isn't that bad. And here we go. Our draw could matter if they have double removal.
We must protect the people.
Yeah, Meat Hook for 3 doesn't do anything. Yeah, our draw could matter. That is not something we want to see. That is not something we want to see. They didn't concede, so... let's see. What ends up happening here. Could be another Wandering Emperor. We don't have the Vigilance, so... it's still like, it's stuck. There it is. We got there. We didn't even need it. I don't know if they just let that go through because they knew we could give it hexproof, or I don't know. No idea. We got there though. I'm satisfied. We didn't get like super punished for my for my really greedy Lumimancer play. I'm very satisfied with that as the first match. Could have gone either way, honestly. It really could have. Okay, let's see. Okay. I hope we get to play with our new card. We didn't get to play it last game. If every opponent would stop playing Control, then we might be able to play with our new cards. Control is everywhere right now, and it is very, very scary. Get greedy with my spirit? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I will. What do you have, opponent? You really got... okay, it's gonna be a consider... so, potentially, some like, is it? Oh no, we got planes here. We got Professor. Okay, okay. So more Control, probably. Please, opponent, please. No more. I don't want to play against Control. Super greed off the spirit because they didn't foretell a Doomscar. Yeah, because those spirits could end up winning the game. Super greed all around and don't keep the wild shape open? Heck yeah. I'm down. Gets a swing on the ground too. Probably even chump it. Gonna be real with you, I think they chump block. Okay. So next turn, it could be Leonin Homestead from the grave. Environmental Sciences gains some 2. Gets a Plains. Okay. They keep this one open, or they don't have anything, that's possible. So Show of Confidence could be open here soon too. I'm wondering how much we actually do here. We'll play the Plains, get the Lightscribe down, right? And we'll go probably into the other spirit so it doesn't trade here. right? That's a sorcery, so you want to do it. Don't want to make the mistake of waiting till combat to play it. Okay, full swing. And we have the wild shape open. Nice. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's be really, really greedy. Because this is a lot of damage and trample. Wait, did we win? Wait, no. We're really, really close. Opponent, do you have a 4-drop board wipe? Because, don't do it. Don't do it. Opponent, let's go, guys. Let's go. Oh my goodness. That's fun. Holy cow. Oh, man. Woo. Magecraft version 1. Like I said, I think there's a ton of ways to build Magecraft right now, so... That's fun. The rest of the matches can go however the heck they want to go, as long as I get to play with the Virtuoso at least once. Okay, we have it in hand. Pretty bad land. No guaranteed turn 2, and the opponent goes first? Oof. I'm gonna keep it. We could draw an untapped land, and it's good to test this. It's really good to test this out. Still have a chance to draw an untapped land here, so. Uh-oh. So if opponent's going first. Okay, it's gonna be some runes here. Okay, that could be really bad. Okay, yep, no turn 2. Alright. Yeah, it was a mulligan hand, but it's good to test. I do think it's good to test. Naturalist. We could draw, but I'm not going to. It's gonna come down on white, I think. And I think preparing the Virtuoso is better than just laying Mavinda. Although, yeah, I think preparing the Virtuoso and having the Snakeskin Veil open is pretty good here. Because what that does is if they rock their enchantment removal, then Snakeskin Veil protects it, and then we get that connive. So they got the combo. They can go ahead and give Runeforge Champion haste, which isn't a bad play. It depends what other cards they have in hand here. That's what they're gonna go for. And if they don't end up buffing the Naturalist, then it'll definitely be... Oh, they passed to me. Okay, yep, my turn. I don't think we wanted to do anything else there. Pretty good. Pretty good. We can play this out on green. I'd say green quite safely, right? So, Virtuoso... So show of confidence. Okay, there's actually insane lines of play here. The question is, do we want to do it this turn, or do we want to set up for next turn with a Leonin Lightscribe? Let's start with the charge through and connive. Yeah, we'll ditch a Lightscribe. Another Virtuoso. Get that connive going again and go right into the show of confidence. I think that's fine. I really do. I would have preferred. Sure, we'll ditch the Virtuoso. We'll do that. Show of confidence. Go, 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 go. Double strike, trample, madness. A lot of damage. The opponent can easily gain it all back. Yeah, we're just going to ditch one of the forests. Too risky. Wild shape could be huge next turn, but we have the Mavinda, so more counters, the better. That's awesome, dude. Let's ditch the forest again. Too much land. For sure. Dude, let's go. 16 damage. Okay, they have removal for it. There's no way, man. There's no way we got to be that greedy and just had fun with it. Oh, showdown. Oh. Did we just get away? Did we just get away with this Virtuoso? No, no, no. Yeah, they got land and then 2-drop removed the Virtuoso. No? GG opponent. Let's go, guys. We got away with it. Dude, I'm getting lucky right now. I'm just getting lucky. Like, there's no... It's so much fun, dude. Holy cow. GG opponent. Oh, man. Okay. This is a good one, guys. I like this. I mean, don't go out and craft all the cards for it, but yeah, more testing is required for sure. But if you have the cards, try this one, man. Try this one. And like I said, it's relatively budget friendly. Relatively. Like for the mana base, you could make it budget friendly by just adding different dual land that aren't rare, but it might come back to bite you in the butt. This is a bad hand, guys. Mavinda being the only creature here while we go first is actually really bad. There we go. When we go first, we want to see our 1 or 2 drop, and Lumimancer is definitely something that we want to see. And we can ditch the Vastwood, but I think we ditched the regular forest here, honestly. I think that is completely okay. We play this down on white and get that Lumimancer ready. So if they play a creature, Prizefight just eats through it, and then we have the treasure open. Okay, wait, they didn't play a creature, but we still have some sick plays here. I'm not sure we want to keep either of these open. I think we just go counter and swing, just a little bit aggressive, and gets the Lumimancer up to a 1/2. And hopefully that's enough for now. Okay, well, this is going to be an uphill battle. Yeah, Lumimancer's a goner, got strangled. Okay, yep, so that's good. We can play this out on white pretty successfully, and we're going to have to wait, guys. This is going to be rough. Yeah, we didn't actually have any ability to hold open like hexproof, and obviously that is something that you want to see. And so it might have been... No, see, we only had 1 green source, so the charge through draw for like a hexproof spell for the Lumimancer really wouldn't have worked there. This is a great showcase of the other side of this deck, right? What happens when everything is... Oh my goodness. The duress is gonna eat us apart too. Oh no, guys. It's looking really good for the opponent right about now. Like, looking really, really good. Yeah, charge through draws us as a card, so that's like a perfect grab there. Good game. Wow. Well, now I can't give up. I'll play this out as land, because we could end up needing a lot of extra. Let's see what the opponent plays here. Yeah, opponent dropped the good game because they know like we're in a really tough spot after we not only had to mulligan, so we were down a card. Okay, so now we have the wild shape open. So that's something we want to see early on, and that's something to consider. If we would have actually played the... If we would have kept the first hand with Mavinda and had a slower startup, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. I think that was a mulligan. Arcane Bombardment. Dude. Slow down over there, man. I just got my 4th mana. Oh my goodness, this is going to be crazy. So they could actually play like a play with fire at my face, and then Arcane Bombardment, and maybe hit like the big score or something. That's insane. That's so cool. Now, I do have an Arcane Bombardment deck ready to showcase for you guys. It's not a Grixis one, but it's a pretty neat one, I think. I haven't been able to test it yet, though. It is not Grixis. Although I see why people are playing a Grixis Arcane Bombardment. Opponent is frozen over there, so I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna talk to you guys while we wait. How's everybody doing? Oh man, it's been a good time. Streets of New Capenna has been really fun. How have you guys been enjoying it? Honestly, like, I loved Neon Dynasty when it dropped. It was so much fun, okay? But Streets of New Capenna, somehow, did it, like, one-up Neon Dynasty? Or did you guys like Neon Dynasty more? Like, let's be real. I have no idea. Let me know. Which one did you like more? Maybe you didn't like either of them. No creature for us is pretty bad. We don't have any haste in the deck anyways. This is a concede. We'll go one more turn because it might take the opponent a really long time to actually whittle our life down. So I don't want to just sit here while the opponent thinks through every little play. I like the duress in the Arcane Bombardment deck. I think that was a really good decision because, yeah, 1-drop sorcery that could potentially hit some seriously good cards in the opponent's hand. Non-creature, non-land card from it hits planeswalkers too, right? So, yeah, I really like the inclusion of duress, maybe even as a 2-of in the build, right? So they hit the Strangle off the Arcane Bombardment. I'll tell you what, if we don't get a creature next turn, it's probably just a concede. The big thing here is, can we protect our creature from a bombardment, right? And with 1 wild shape, it's probably going to be a no. Prizefight doesn't hit like anything in their deck probably too, so that's kind of a useless card against Arcane Bombardment, but you never know. It's possible. So we actually hit a creature here. See if it lands, because they could counter it. If they counter it, we'll drop the good game, and it's definitely the opponent's. Okay, so we have Wild Shape open, so let's see what they end up doing here. So this is actually pretty complex line of play, right? If they play something to remove the Lumimancer, and we give it hexproof, so they want to do 5 damage to the Lumimancer, I'd say. I think going for the life off the charm wouldn't be the answer. So they do go for this on our turn. Magma Opus. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's the opponents, guys. It's the opponents. Let's drop the good game. Let's get into more matches because, yeah, there's no chance that our stuff is surviving next turn with the hexproof. And if we target it, well, we obviously had to give it hexproof this turn, and so next turn anything that they play they get the strangle off of, right? We could draw off of the, yeah, no, there was probably a 0% chance that we were coming out of that one. Better to just go into the next one. This deck's really fun though, but I'm glad we got to showcase the other side of it. Nice. Nice, let's go. Turn 1. No turn 2 play, but nice. Okay, they're tapped. Okay, now we have a turn 2 play. Greed? Greed? Yeah, greed. Definitely. Double greed. Nice. Good swing. Okay, so okay. I swear if this is a control deck, opponent, please, just somebody play creatures, please. Okay. Tenacious Underdog, but this is definitely still a control deck. So Wild Shape's pretty good. We could get a good block here. I think just keeping Snakeskin Veil is just better, right? Just keeping Snakeskin Veil open is just better than a Spirit, right? We've been greedy the rest of the evening, but like now more than ever I want to beat a control deck, so I'm gonna do my best to have that dream come true. Okay. So Snakeskin Veil could come down, but if we draw a forest or an untapped green source, then it's better to just really pop off next turn. Nice. Nice. Okay. That's huge, man. That is actually huge. So how we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Because we, okay, hold on. My brain hurts. So we want to start with a prize fight onto the underdog. Okay. And then we're going to go, what? Excuse me. I was going to make that a bit more devastating. Could I not play an instant on top of that? Maybe I had to have full control open, or maybe I'm crazy. So 1-2, so whichever one they block, we want to give trample to. And then we still have another one, so it's going to be save. So it's going to be full swing. Okay. And they block the Lumimancer. And we're just like casually trample. Wait, I can't win this turn, can I? Want 9 brain. Yeah, wait. I can win. That's crazy, dude. The trample. G opponent. I am literally taken aback by that match. Okay, let's look at this real quick. Prizefight treasure token. How good was that? How good, guys? That was insane. 80% total win rate. We're gonna leave it at that, guys. Five nice fast matches. 80% is no joke. Relatively consistent, and I'm pretty sure, and now correct me if I'm wrong, but every deck was like a control deck, right? I don't think we went up against any creature decks. I'm not 100% certain right now, but either way, let's go. This deck was crazy. That was ranked too. I do think it's possible to rank up with this. More testing is required. Is Mavinda that important? Probably not. You could drop it down to 1, or if you don't have them at all, you can still play this deck by just upping a Clarion Spirit and a For the Family, right? Maybe you don't have all the Leonin Lightscribes, but you have another Magecraft that you want to play, or just play 2 more Lumimancers, right? If you don't have all the Lightscribes. I do think Lightscribe is important enough in the deck, so hopefully you do have some of them, but it is from Strixhaven, so yeah, it's going to rotate out soon, so if you don't have them, maybe it's not worth crafting. Maybe you don't care about wild cards and you totally think it's worth it anyways, then this might be a good deck for you. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this, honestly. I don't think I would change anything. It seems relatively balanced. The 22 land ended up working out really nicely. We did get to see the Vastwood Fortification come in, but we then immediately got wrecked because we lost our Lumimancer early without any protection. So that's something to think about. Wild Shape and Snakeskin Veil protection was really, really important. So let's talk about that, actually. A couple more Snakeskin Veils might be necessary. So drop a For the Family, go up a Snakeskin Veil, and maybe drop a Mavinda, go up a Snakeskin Veil, right? Because I still don't know if Mavinda was that necessary. It did win us that one game. Don't get me wrong. It was really good, but it is legendary. So if you do see both of them, you kind of don't want to see both of them, right? So I don't know. Tough decisions, man. Really interesting deck, though. If you made it this far into the video, y'all are champions, and I super duper appreciate you. Thank you so much. Like, watching the video all the way through really helps with the YouTube. YouTube? That's probably a website. Don't look that up. I don't know what that is. Really helps with the YouTube algorithm, guys. So thank you for being here. Y'all are champions, and I will see you in the next video.